In this video, we are going to look into how to report descriptive and frequency analysis in APA style. Now I've created this template here to report categorical variable like gender, mean scores for age, report a construct CSR consisting of multiple items, and another construct if, for example, you have measured a variable across different categories and you want to report a particular construct in your study across different groups. In this case, the group is countries. Now here is this template and here is my data. I've used Blue Sky Statistics. It's a free to use software based on R. There are videos available on the YouTube channel on how to download, how to start using Blue Sky Statistics. Now here is my data and I'm interested in frequency analysis for gender. Now how to do this? Go to Analysis, Summary Analysis, Frequency Table. And I'm interested in the frequencies for gender, like how many male and how many female respondents were there in the study. So you select gender from here, the source variables, and put it in the selected variables. Press OK. And here are the results. Gender, male, represented by 1. The frequency is 414. Gender female, represented by 2. The frequency is 360. Here is the percentage, cumulative percentage, valid percentage, and valid cumulative percentage. Now in order to export this table into Microsoft Word or Excel, just right click on it and you can export it to Excel, Word, PDF, or copy it to clipboard. If you copy it to clipboard, it is copied in the form of text rather than a table. So it's always a good idea to do it in Excel or Word. In this case, let's use Word. It might take a few seconds. Here it is. It's done. What you need to do is you can simply copy it from here. Just click this. If you hover around the table, you'll get this mark here. Just select it. Right click, copy, and you can paste it here in your main document. Okay, this is an empty column. I don't need it. Just select it, press backspace, and it will be deleted. We do not normally report cumulative valid or valid cumulative percentage, so just select it, press backspace, and it will be deleted. We are not interested in not applicable as well, so just select them and press backspace, it will be removed. In APA style, we've got borders at the top, at the bottom, and on the top row you've got a bottom border as well. So just select the whole table and from borders here select bottom border. So this is how you can format the table in APA style. Apart from this, what you will need is you will need to write in table, let's say number it 1, and frequency distribution for gender, and in APA style this is in italics. So this is how you can report your table in APA style. Now you just need to add the text here. The sample of hotel customers, this was from where the data was collected. The respondents consisted of 53.49 male respondents. We can go up to 3 decimal points if more precision is required in APA style, but normally we do 2 decimal points. And 46.51 female respondents. And the total sample size is, just go back, and here is your total sample size, the number of observations, that is 774. 774. You can obviously mention the number of male and female respondents. So this is how you can report your descriptive or frequency distribution for a categorical variable. You can right click on it, arrange the table, auto fit to window. Now next is descriptive statistics for the variable gender. It's not a categorical variable in this study, so we will have to take the mean of this particular variable. Now how to do this? Go to again Blue Sky Statistics, Analysis, Summary Analysis, Numerical Statistical Analysis. I'm interested in age, so select it from source variable, add it into selected variables. I'm not interested in grouping the variable, so just put it back. I'm interested in mean and standard deviation, press OK. So the mean is 29.45 if you round it off, 29.45, and the standard deviation is 8.27. So here it is. Now you have reported descriptives for age as well. Next up is CSR, which is actually measured through 8 different items, and it's a construct in this study. So how do you report a construct in this study? So descriptive statistics, I'm interested in CSR. So analysis, summary analysis, numerical statistical analysis. I put it back in here, and I'm interested in CSR. But I'm also interested in the overall mean score for CSR. So I've already transformed the variable and just select it from here and put it here. I'm interested in mean, standard deviation, minimum, maximum. That's it. Okay. Now the format is a bit different as compared to SPSS, or what we normally report in our thesis or research papers. So we can change the format. Let's first copy it, export it to a Word. Here it is. Just copy it from here and put it in your main document, and we can arrange it later. So descriptive statistics for CSR. Now we are interested in reporting the overall mean score of CSR. So the overall mean score of CSR was 3.841 with the standard deviation of 0.671. So we'll add a preceding 0 because if the standard deviation can go higher or can go over 1, then we add a preceding 0 in APA style. If it does not, or if you know that it won't go over 1, then we do not add a preceding 0. Now what does this overall mean score show? This shows that the perception in the customers with regards to CSR is positive, because the scale in the study was from strongly disagree to strongly agree. The overall tendency of the customers show that the people have agreed to the statements rather than disagreeing with the statements. So there is a positive perception among the people with regards to CSR. So we'll remove the word negative. Now if we look, there are 8 items for CSR. The highest mean is for CSR 1. So CSR 1 has the highest mean value. This indicates that, so now you have to go back to the CSR 1 item. What does that mean? In this case, it meant that the hotel showed responsibility towards the environment. So you have to describe what CSR 1 actually meant. Now you can reformat this whole table as we normally do in our research paper or research thesis. So go to table and create a new table. We normally report items, their minimum value, maximum value, their mean and standard deviation. So let's format the table a bit. Remove the extra spaces at the end. Let's do one. Remove the spaces. The first column is items, the second is minimum value, next is maximum, this is mean score, and then standard deviation. Items CSR1, CSR2, CSR3, CSR4, CSR5, CSR6, CSR7, but there are 8 items, so if you just press the tab, it will add new row, CSR8. So what's the minimum value for CSR1? What's the maximum? 1 and 5 is the minimum and maximum value. What's the mean for CSR1? It's 3.976. What's the standard deviation? It's 0.892. Now you can add obviously the rest of them and just select all these columns. Make them center, add a caption for the table, let's say table 2, descriptive statistics for CSR construct, italics. Let's remove the border, select the whole table, go to borders, first select no borders, then bottom border, top border, and the first row will have a bottom border as well. So this is how you can report a table in APA style. Next up is, okay, let's for now remove it. Next up is now the construct. I want to report the construct based on a certain group. In this case, the group is countries. Now the data was collected from hotel customers in 3 countries that included Pakistan, China, and Italy. First, I need the sample size from each of the countries. Now, how do I get this? There are 2 ways. First, take the frequencies for countries, or there could be another way. Let's do the other way. Summary analysis. You can do summary statistics by group as well, but the problem is it won't give you standard deviations or other descriptive statistics. So what I'll do is I'll go to numerical statistical analysis. Let's see this. See, I've got CSR here and I've got country here, but it will only give you the mean scores. So apart from using this, or rather than using this, what I'll do is I'll go to analysis, summary analysis, numerical statistical analysis. I've already got it here, all these CSR items, but I do not need these 8 items now. I'm interested in the overall score across countries, and I want to group this by country. So select country and add it to group by. I do not want the minimum value, the maximum value. I just want the mean and standard deviation. There could be other options as well. If they meet your requirements, just click them and they'll be reported. Press OK. And here are the results. Just right click, export to Word. And here it is. Copy and put it in here so that you can write your results. So the Pakistan, so in case of Pakistan, the sample size was 312. In case of China, the sample size was 278. In case of Italy, the sample size is 181. Now, the descriptive statistics show that the mean score on the customer perception about CSR in hotel customers in Pakistan. So what was the mean score in Pakistan? The mean score was 3.58 if you round it off. The standard deviation in Pakistan was 0.68. For China, it was 4.077. Let's round it off. And the standard deviation was 0.58. And for Italy, it was 3.93. and the standard deviation was 0.62. So this is how you can report your descriptive and frequency analysis in APA style. You can leave this table here, just click on this, remove the unnecessary column, right click, auto fit to window. You can remove unnecessary rows if you want. Just have to reformat it a bit. Let's remove this, let's remove this, let's remove this. We need a bottom border now. Select this, add a bottom border, do some formatting. Normally it's written as standard deviation. It's the mean. So look into your APA guide and you can format accordingly. I hope the video would have helped you understand how to report descriptive and frequency analysis in APA style. Thank you very much.